YouTube family, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber, and thank you for coming to my channel to watch this YouTube tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to be talking about the Andis Revites. To me, this is probably the best haircut you can do with the Andis Revites. And this is my nephew. I will be doing a light shadow taper fade. Now, as you guys see, I am not going to be using no guards at all. No guards at all on this fade. It's just basically blade open. You guys can see, you know, just how dark it honestly leaves it just blade open. To be honest, it kind of makes me feel like they open up enough, just like the Andis Masters or the fast feeds. I had a feeling that that's what they was going to do, since the blade on this Andis Revite is kind of on the thicker end. So blade open, I'm just taking all of the this would have started with the top, but I'm not. But I'm just doing blade open, taking it all out, you know, debulking everything, and then we're going to get into the taper. And you guys are going to see that I can hit this thing with the trimmer and then this clipper completely closed, and it will blend well. So let's just watch this. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe. We are so close to 5K, and I cannot wait to give away the 5K giveaway. So if you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe. And like I said, let's just get into the video. So I debulked everything with the blade open. When someone has hair up top, it's smart to make sure that you clean up this area very well. Just make sure you're cleaning up the top the best to your ability as much as you can, so you don't have to go back and do that again. So I'm using my Andis GTXs, and I'm going to take all of this off. I thought he wanted to try to keep it, you know, he's trying to grow that beard, but he said, nah, I could bald it all out. So this is me starting the taper. I'm gonna bald them out. And then something I don't do much, but with the Andis Revites, I feel like I could do it. I'm gonna fade up, y'all. I'm definitely gonna just start with the blade closed, and then little by little open up the lever, and you'll see the transition, how well they cut. Little by little, I'm opening up, and as you guys can see, it's basically already blended where the taper, you know, where you began the taper at. So I think that, you know, I am going to keep my Revites. I thought about selling them, but I do see some things I can use them for, and this is one of them, honestly. So if you have any clients that get stuff that's like not completely bald but close, but they still want things to be like tapered out or faded out, the Andis Revites can get it done. I'll have to be honest with that. As long as you're not using those guards, I would probably say the one guard and below, you'll be good. But you go higher than that, I really don't care for them. They blended in right with the GTXs, which I was honestly surprised. Like, I didn't have to go back and use my trimmer again. So that was dope. The only thing about them is that I catch myself like going over a certain spot. I caught myself going over a certain spot a few times, but other than that, they definitely can get the job done. Now I did pull out the Uno shavers on this side. I will go back on the other side and hit it with the Uno shavers. I'm not sure why I ain't started out with the Uno shavers. I just realized on the second side that I needed to, so I will be doing that. My apologies, y'all. But little by little, if you notice about the Andis Revites, they do have notches. I honestly don't look at the notches to see exactly where I'm at in my fading system. I just know to go up little by little, just by the feel of learning, a floating lever, and just by seeing where the blend is. So the more and more you do it, the more and more you'll understand that you don't always have to turn your clipper, to the side to see what notch you're at. You'll just get more of a feel to it. And there I go using Unos on that side. Now I did start the lineup with the GTXs, but I am gonna go behind that with the Sabers and do the full lineup. And yes, I still line up areas that is bald. For me, it just helps me out. Some people probably don't do that, but I do that. But, it's just out of habit, I guess. And yeah, see, I was about to start on the side, but with my nephew, he has so much hangover hair. That's what I call it. Hair that goes beyond the original hairline. I call it hangover hair. And I was gonna start with the side, but I'm like, you know what? I know sometimes he like his sides to be wider, because if you just organically just trying to line them up, his sides can be too close, and you gotta spread them out even more. So, and I might still have to do that and adjust it, but I take my time when it comes to his lineup. And if you have somebody like this, just make sure that you are taking your time, because sometimes it can be tricky. As long as you have a foundation, you know how to start, and you know how to finish it. Yeet. Yo, that jump looks straight extra slanted, but I promise you, I have a process. I will fix it. Right now, I'm just focusing on the corners, make sure they're even, and I will get that front line straightened out. I don't want y'all talking about me in the comments, talking about like, yo, this jump look crazy slanted. But everything is all about angles, but I will make sure that his line is straight. It's a process, y'all. I do have a process, and it will be sharp. Now I'm using the Rebel Shavers by Stylecraft to get the excess hair in the front line. I like doing this first before I even use the razor. It's just a lot smoother to use a shaver than the razor. So if that was something that you have never done, I would say give it a shot. Now I'm about to use my Parker razor. Anytime that you are using your razor, please just make sure that you are stretching the skin far as you can, making sure that that line is nice and sharp, and you don't have to do too much tugging or scraping against the skin. You basically just let the razor do its job and you pulling the skin far enough so it could be easier for the razor to glide and give it a nice clean sharp line. I know you're probably wondering how the lineup gonna look, but I promise you it's gonna be nice and clean, and we're gonna get him out of the chair nice and right. And honestly, I think he was going somewhere. He was going out of town, so my nephew would have told me by now if it was jacked up, but I don't believe it was. But I don't know what he talking about. I forgot our conversation during this time, but my man has been talking the whole time, me doing the razor. But hey, ain't nothing like a good conversation from your clients, man. Like, that's why we're here, you know, to hear them, listen to them, and give them some good feedback if we can. It's not just barbering, y'all. A lot more goes beyond the chair. All right, y'all, so y'all see this side? I finally got it nice lined up. The left side is aligned with the right side, and this is something I do after the razor. I like to comb down all that extra loose hair that I might have missed or that just wanted to stand out after using the razor, and I get my trimmers and clean them up just one more time. So I don't try to leave that ash line from the razor. I think that, you know, if you're not using the enhancements or the pencil, I think just leaving the razor line, the ash can be sometimes too tacky. I mean, they're gonna wipe it off either way in 2 seconds, so what's the point? All right, so right now I'm using my bevels, lighten up the mustache just a little bit. He told me not to touch it too much because, you know, he's trying to grow his facial hair, so, you know, I lightly tapped it. All right, so right now, like I said, I was going to touch him up just a little bit one more time and go from here. But basically, y'all, this is the cut. Let me know what y'all think about this haircut. Andis Revites definitely can do a great job, especially when you're just using just the blade itself and you're fading down. So thank y'all for watching. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are definitely trying to hit 5K by the end of this year. That would be love if we can do that. But I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be blessed.